I'm Bias Trades here, and today I'm going to be going over where to learn Python/coding for trading purposes. If you're trying to learn Python or other languages for trading purposes, this is probably the easiest guide you can get. I'm just going to go over two options I have had experience with. There are others, but these I think are two of the most popular, at least to my knowledge, and I've tried them both. I've looked around them as well, haven't just tried one thing in the website. So yeah, we'll just get into it. What language? So personally, I'm learning Python. There is R, C++, and C Sharp. I know R is a bit more difficult than Python. I can't think of any advantages on the top of my head of why people choose R, but if you want to look that up, definitely go do your research for R and C++ and C Sharp. But I know Python is widely accepted and it's very versatile and it's very good to use, quite easy to learn as well. So if you're just going to take my recommendation, I would pick Python. But definitely look into the others if you're interested. First one is DataCamp. So hopefully you've heard of DataCamp. If you haven't, then that's fine. But they're very interactive, they're engaging, they're very simple to follow. They have decent projects. I would say they're not the most relevant projects unless you pick a more niche course. But if you're just starting out, you probably won't, in my opinion, but they don't have extremely relevant projects for trading and maybe using APIs and pulling data. But they do have some big data sets you get to work with. I remember a bus map one, which was kind of interesting. But yeah, just keep that in mind. They do have some courses for finance. Personally, I have picked the Codecademy ones for the courses for the finance, as they had a really good one. I'll get into that in like a minute or two. But they do have some, so if you just want to go with DataCamp, they do have some more niche finance ones, which could teach you about pulling data using Python and how to apply it for like financial analyst kind of tasks. They do have audio and they do have lectures. So if you are more of an audio person, I would highly recommend DataCamp. They have very good, clear instructions, really clear videos, and they very good summary videos. Everything you do, they normally send you a summary video at the end of the chapter, and it's just nice to listen to hear about what you've done and what you've learned. Really, the cost is about $300, but they are constantly running discount codes, so you can probably get it for half that price. I would say maybe even less. So definitely not too expensive. If you are going into anything that's more just data, really just data, if you don't care anything about like HTML or CSS or JavaScript for other purposes, then I would definitely recommend DataCamp. But let's get into the next one. You can hear what Codecademy brings as well. So Codecademy has a wide variety. If you want to just get into coding, dip your toes into here and there, then Codecademy is great. They really have everything. You can learn JavaScript, web development, you can learn Python, you can learn R, you can learn C++. If you ever want to try out something new, they probably have it, and you can find a course on it. They are very beginner friendly. Most of the time, they give you a little rating on the course, like how beginner friendly this is, and most of them are. To be honest, they lay it out very easily with really clear instructions. So if you're new, this is a very good website as well. They have a great course, is the one I've been taking recently, which is Analyze Financial Data with Python course. It is pretty much perfect for what I want at the moment. My task at the moment is learning how to use Polygon and APIs and pulling data and creating models using that data. So that is an amazing course. I highly recommend it. It is only text based. Most of the Codecademy courses are text based. I think all. So there isn't any audio, but I do run a text to audio thing when I need to. But if you're not a huge fan of text, then that probably will mean you'll choose DataCamp, which there's no issues as well with. DataCamp is great. I started with DataCamp and I still really like them. They have really good projects because the course I'm taking at the moment is quite niche, as it says, analyze financial data. The projects inside them are very good and very targeted, so you can actually do projects you'd want to be doing. Whereas some other beginner-friendly courses, you'll be doing projects you don't really care about or you find hard to link to how you'll apply to your projects. So this is quite important for you to do a project that's related to what you want to do. And also the price is amazing, 150 a year. You can get a discount, I think, down to like 90 or so. So really cheap, to be honest. I think it's a huge bang for your buck. Um, you know, I would say the only main downside is there's no audio. Text is, it is what it is. I don't mind text too much. Sometimes it's annoying, but that's about it. Now what one would I pick if I had to choose? If I had to choose again and I was starting out fresh, didn't know anything again, I think I would probably pick DataCamp again. I think DataCamp is a great way to start. They may not teach you the most relevant things for trading and those kind of projects, or at least what projects I've been wanting to do, but they give it a great course about just how to start with Python, what's the basics of Python, some basics about coding, how to set up your environment, many other useful things that they do a great job teaching. And because it is in a lecture, it's very interactive, very easy to learn. I definitely would start with DataCamp. But if you have probably any experience with Python at all, like even a very small amount, I would say probably pick Codecademy and go for a niche course like the Analyze Financial Data one, as you'll just learn quicker for the things you've been wanting to do with your trading. If you've been wanting to use Polygon, if you've been wanting to build models, if you want to be like analyze stock data, definitely probably go with the Codecademy one, to be honest. I know DataCamp has good courses as well for this, so maybe if you hate the Codecademy one, then you can go to the DataCamp one and try those. But at least for me, the Codecademy one has been great. And that's about it. If you've got any other questions, leave them below. I just hope this sums up where you can learn coding for trading, as I know some people have been asking and wanting to start. So yeah, thank you for watching.